Welcome to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today, and we have successfully made it to horizontal mode. I gotta set you guys down a minute because I gotta go retrieve this stupid rooster. I hear it back behind the garbage can. Come on, buddy. You can't roost there. That ain't a good place to roost, guy. Let's take you over here. There. Come hang out with these guys. Oh, chickens. Let me put this guy here. There you go, buddy. See, that's better. You can hang out with the 4 girls there. Alright. Get the rest of these cooped up. We got to get these used to their new coop. Let's add a little light to this. Alright, where's the light at? There we go. Come on, you guys. We need to learn about the coop. There you go. There you go. There you go. You guys would be a lot happier up here. Come on, guys. Come on, you're the last one. There you go. See, that's a lot better than sitting there on the ground. Hello, Mama Cookie. Thanks for dropping in. Come on. Good night, lady. The Brahma's sitting on about 12 eggs. She got off the nest to eat today, and I finally got a look at them. She's trying to hatch out about a dozen eggs out there. There's the old brood hen right there. Mama Cookie says, I take it you didn't get the mail out yet. Nope, I have not, Mama Cookie. I have to change the ink in my printer and print a label, and then I have to take it to the post office or have the post office pick it up. I have not done that yet. You are correct. As soon as I do it, I will send you the tracking number and let you know that it's in the mail. Tomorrow, I believe, is when the junk man is coming for my car. So, hello, Kathy Colby. Welcome in. No hurry, just get it out when you get the chance. I will, Mama Cookie. I'll get to it in the next couple of days here. And then I'll send you a tracking number as soon as I get it in the mail. Alright, weirdos. I don't know why you're coming to this corner instead of going in the house like you were earlier today. You make no sense at all. Bouncer says everyone needs to give a thumbs up. Hey, at least today it's not in damn vertical mode, right? It actually worked the way it's supposed to. I've got to go empty out the rain gauge. French fries for my haters, sweet. Check it out, we got mega rain here. We got 1.25 inches of rain. What happened to that seed head? There it is. The garlic seed head. Pop them bulbs off there. That's a lot of clover right there. Red clover. Welcome in, Bouncer. Welcome in, Lee Sung TV. You're a professional lurker bouncer? Yeah, I am too. 95% of the chat I don't engage in. I lurk, hit the thumbs up, and then I'll go back and leave a comment sometimes. But sometimes I won't. You're a lurker too, Mama Cookie? Sweet. We got those 4 and the rooster. We got way too many roosters again. Bouncer says, I decide whether to send them a special account. Got ya. Take the light off so it don't kill my battery. It's dark here already. This coming week, we should be checking out that new GrubTerra Coop refresher. And also, next weekend, we should have quail to incubate if everything keeps working out like it is right now. Bouncer says fall is coming. Yes, it is. Mama Cookie says, had to let my daughter know her curfew tonight, being a school night. I never understood curfew, Mama Cookie. Like, what can't you do during the day that magically happens after like 10 o'clock at night? I never quite understood that. You have company over? That's cool, Mama Cookie. I used to give my mom crap about my sisters. Like, you know, what, you think that people only have sex after 10 o'clock at night? Don't you know you got all day to do it? My mom would get a little perturbed by that. Oh, Bouncer says Mama Cookie just crop dusted the living room. Crap dusted. Just for you, Bouncer. It's just for you. That was a welcome home honey kiss. Mama Cookie says, I did not. Hey, Susanna, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should check out Susanna's pigs. They're awesome, man. I'm not sure what breed they are, but the one looks like a land-raised pig. Thing's gigantic. Bouncer says even Roadhog Kennel smelled it, Mama. Kathy Colby says, shh, Mama. Her company has to leave at a certain time so she can get ready for school in the morning. Ah, got you, Mama Cookie. They're at your place. Now I get it. It's going to be interesting to see how this GrubTerra Coop refresher works. If it actually does keep your coop bedding fresher longer. I'm really curious to find out. Because if it works, that would be awesome. Bouncer says she should already be figuring out how to turn her company into jerky. Man, I was listening to some stuff where these people, I'm having a meltdown again, brain-wise. I can't think of the name of the place, but they were just talking how their electric bill is like $1,100, up from like $200 over like a 3-month period. It's crazy. Welcome in, Cat Lady Kim. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see ya. Well, that's the last batch of hatchlings for the year. There's 20 of them out there. The only other thing will be the quail coming this weekend, if that all works out. We'll put a load of quail eggs in to hatch, and then we're gonna get some adults. So Bouncer says our bills never stay the same. Yeah, she was complaining that her electric bill per month is now as high as her monthly mortgage on the house they bought. It's insane. It's just like the tax bill here, man. Our taxes skyrocketed, man. It's unbelievable. I'd curl up and die if I had an $1,100 a month electric bill. Mama Cookie says my gas bill went up as well. The only utility we really have is the electric. Other than that, we have propane. We don't have like city gas. We don't have city water. We have well water. But the electricity drives the pump, so everything's on electric. Cat Lady Kim says, I'm thankful we don't have gas in Florida. Right? Yeah, I don't even cook with propane. Everything I have to cook with is electric. I need to find a place to fish because I want to eat some catfish, and I'm sure don't want to pay $9 a pound for farm-raised catfish. That's just insane to me. I'd rather just go catch some in the wild. Bouncer says, Mama Cookie can tell you what to eat to get gas, Kim. Hey, Blind, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. I just brought out 20 hatchlings, Blind. You need to get your coop going soon, man. Winter's coming. Grab some scrap pallets, man, and make them a little box. And then you can let them just free range. Mama Cookie says, I wish I only had one bill a month. I hear you, Mama Cookie. Believe it or not, that one bill's rough every month. Blind says, shit, I'm trying to get the basement done. Foundation just got finished, so full steam ahead. All right, Blind. Kim says, did you show the hatchlings already? Yeah, I put them in their house, Kim. If you want, I can walk up and show them to you in the house. Mama Cookie says, so far I have 3. Well, we have more expenses than that, but like, as far as like monthly bills, the only one that we really have is the electric. Let me find the light, Kim. There we go, there's the light. There they are, Kim. Yeah, it's nice out, Blind. It's definitely a nice night. They're all huddled up here. Hey, Brandon, welcome in. Thanks for coming. They're all piled on each other right now. The ones that were in the cage up there, Kim, are now out here running amok. They've gotten pretty big. The dark one on the left's a rooster. Mama Cookie says expenses are a different story. I hear you, Mama Cookie. Well, we actually have another monthly bill, but I put it in the expenses, and that's the diaper expense, which is a healthy one. Can't believe how expensive those things are. I never want to be in adult diapers. I want to croak before that happens. Here's the ones that we moved out of where we put the hatchlings, Kim. They're over here. They haven't acclimated to their house yet. They were in it during the day. I don't know why they decided to come here at night, but yesterday they had their heads out of the fence. Well, there's one with its head out. Come on, guys. Oh, Silky. No problem, Kim. Hopefully this coming weekend we'll have quail eggs to incubate, and we'll have some grown quail to lay eggs so we can keep incubating them. See if we can't build that up before winter. There goes a weird cat. All the cats are looking for Birdie P. They're everywhere. They're all over the door. They're all going in, man. Attack of the kitten. Do they follow your mom everywhere? You and your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's my mom.
They follow mom?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, go follow her now, you weird cat. Birdie P has become the crazy cat lady. She has so many cats, it's crazy. Kim says it's been raining here and my cats keep bringing frogs inside my house. Sweet. That's cool, Kim. Cats that deliver dinner? Can't ask for anything more than that. Now there's 3 of those things. And this guy. He must have been the dad. He must be the one who made all these things. They look like him. There's another one. Now there's 4 of these things here. Jesus. Mama Cookie says, Road, can you please throw something in the box that you think Bouncer would like? Oh, Mama Cookie, are you giving me permission to send him crap? Because I have a bunch of extra stuff, like, that I don't need. So you're cool with me sending it to him? Hag will be so happy. She constantly yells at me because I'm a giant pack rat. I just can't take new stuff and put it in the garbage, especially when it's useful stuff. If I think he'll like it. It's useful stuff. It's new stuff. So, well, Mama Cookie, if he doesn't like it, I'm sure someone else there will. And if he doesn't want it, he can always give it to someone else. Oh, I have a lot of assorted things, Mama Cookie. A lot of assorted different things. So with the extra space in the box, I can cram a lot of stuff in there. It'll be like a surprise party. Don't worry, Mama Cookie, I won't send him any garbage. Or any broken things. I have a lot of duplicate things, like duplicate tools. I have a whole bunch of stuff in that one box. But I won't give up my parachute cord. I gotta keep pack ratting my parachute cord. I use them when I make new nunchucks. I don't have my little Vatos anymore. When I scrapped that Japanese car I had, all the little Vatos went to the junkyard. They were all on the dashboard. Otherwise, I could have sent them little Vatos. There was a whole collection of those guys. I have a bunch of organic stuff too, Mama Cookie, if you're interested, like mustard seed, organic mustard seed, some arrowroot, a bunch of organic products, man, that I'm just like, I have way too many, way too much. I can actually agree with Hag, there's no reason for me to pack rat all this stuff. especially when I've got like doubles and triplicates of a lot of things. I actually tried this weird brand of hot chocolate the other day, and man, that was like super chocolate. Some jewelweed salve. Yeah, email me the jewelweed salve, a note on it, so I don't forget it. I have plenty of that, Mama Cookie. I also have a lot of Lugiols, iodine too. I don't know if you use iodine daily or not, but I have a lot of that too. If you want, I'll send you a bottle of that. Just send me a note so I don't forget, because my memory sucks really bad. Like I already have a box set up with a bunch of the stuff in it already that we've talked about, so I won't space that off. Propanol, roofie. Defend, you want some propanol? You want some milk? I've got a bottle. I've got a 500 milligram bottle if you need it. Wait, it might not be a 500 milligram bottle. I'll have to look at it. It's like let's see, 50 units. It's a 100 unit bottle is what it is. It's the size between a pint and a quart bottle. But yeah, I have an extra bottle of milk to find. I have a lot of things left over from when I was breeding dogs. Kim, when I see your name, I get confused. I keep thinking of that Kim in Canada who got all butthurt because I teased her about a dirty paintbrush, and she and she banned me from her channel. It was hilarious. You don't know her, Kim? Don't worry. You're not missing anything. That was like 7 or 8 months ago, and she's still pissed off at me about it. Now there's 6 cats up there total. Hey, Eggman, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, Mama Cookie, do you guys have dogs? Nope. Okay. I know Eggman does. Between Muddy and his beagle, probably have some ear things. Should have offered her lead paint. I just teased her about letting the brush get dirty and dry up, and she got really pissed off. I wasn't even nasty about it. It was insane. I don't know how she took it as a great insult, though. Just don't get it. But, you know, maybe it's got something to do with Canada. I don't know. Mama Cookie says, our last dog died when my daughter turned 12 and we said we're not going to get another one. I hear you, Mama Cookie. This is the first time in my life I've been without a dog. So, it's been really crazy ever since Rosie passed away. So, actually the other day, I got Hag to go to the grocery store with me. And there was an ad up on the board. A guy had 2 Boston Terriers and 3 Boston Terrier puppies he was looking to get rid of with a phone number. So I actually called him to inquire more, but nobody answered and nobody's returned the phone call. So Birdie says, your cat has turned into a dog. That's true. Maka has turned into a dog. I still want a little terrier though, Birdie P. Little Frenchie or a Patterdale or a Tunnel Terrier or a Rat Terrier. Something small, because I can't housebreak a big dog anymore and deal with it. Eggman says, Muddy runs my farm, not me. Sweet, Eggman. Bouncer says, I'm currently just a head in a jar zipping around and brain pee and energy drink. Birdie P says, I want to get a dog too. I can get you a big dog, Bird, but I don't have connections for a small one. Mama Cookie says she keeps asking for one, but she's just too much for us right now. Defense says, oh, Canada, right? Bird says, I talked Tyler into a Tunnel Terrier, but can't find any that look normal. There's a guy, I have a phone number for a guy, Birdie P, who has the best ones I've seen since the original. So Sledge and those guys. He has one that looks identical to Sledge, except he's white. No, they're not too bad, really. He wants $350 to $500 a piece, Bird. So they're not super expensive like everyone else. Bouncer says, we have tons of lightning, but no thunder. The guy used to work for the pet food company that delivered dog food here. No, he doesn't have Facebook as far as I know. But he might have, I don't know. I have his phone number though. I just got to dig it out of one of the old phones. He used to deliver dog food here when she was raising those Ridgebacks. And I got to see his dogs in the car, in the truck. He let them out. They're pretty sweet, man. And they actually still work. Bouncer says, whose face is on a book? I have a couple dog faces in a book, Bouncer. Eggman says, I got Muddy for $250. Best money I've ever spent. Right? I imagine so, Eggman. I can't remember the last time I got a dog for less than $1,000. Back in the 80s, I was paying $1,000 per dog. Bouncer says, okay, now we have flooding rains falling with a slight sound of thunder. Bird says, very cool. I need something that I can trust with 4, and small dog seems doable. Not right at this minute because we're limited on space, but I'd love to get a dog again. I hear you, Bird. I feel naked without a dog. Even though this cat acts like a dog. I mean, the thing sleeps on my pillow at night and on my head. It's gotten really weird, man. I'd like to have another big dog again, but I don't think I'm physically capable of it. The obedience, the protection training, all that, I don't think I can handle it anymore. Bouncer says, I hope it rains fish from that tropical storm. I'm craving fish. Eggman says, stay clear of beagles. What a handful. Yeah, I've had beagles, Eggman. I've had like a whole bunch of different types of dogs. I've had coonhounds. I had blue tick coonhounds. I had Irish setters. I had a Labrador. I had a Brittany Spaniel. I had, what was that one thing? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's a black and white terrier, about 85 pounds. My Irma douche dog. I can't remember what breed she was. I'm drawing a blank for some reason. And then I've had just about every other kind of dog you can imagine. I've had tunnel terriers, old English bulldoggies, English bulldogs, a French bulldog. So many dogs. The English bulldog ended up dying of heat stroke. And that thing was like the poorest excuse for a canine you ever saw. Birdie says, the one I ran to that person that was chasing me when I was little. Yeah, Irma. I can't remember what breed she was. The black and white terrier. That's her, Bird. Bouncer says, beagles aren't exactly dogs. They're an alien species from the planet Slabonia. They're irritating like me. Bird says, I loved her. She didn't hesitate. She was I was fucking scared shitless. Yeah, Irma definitely was protective. I mean, when we lived in Woodstock before you were born, a guy came and tried to steal Sinbad when he was young. And Irma bit him too. Eggman says, bouncer beagle slab. Bird says, I said something like, Irma, get him. Yeah, she bit Dwayne too. That's why we nicknamed him Dog Bite Dwayne. Bouncer says, I still poop on the papers. I never paper trained a dog. I always took them outside. Then I used their crate inside, just crate them up. And their crate becomes their safe spot. And they won't piss their shit in there if you get them out on time. And that's a real pain when they're small too. Like 8, 10 weeks old, man, you're constantly taking them things out. The housebreaking isn't the hardest part. The hardest part is the basic obedience. There's so much repetition to get that in. Bouncer says, Mama Cookie has to paper train me because getting arrested for indecent exposure while pooping gets expensive. Yeah, I imagine it would. I imagine it would. Oh, I like this weather. I can actually breathe in it. Eggman says, knees are going out. Can't squat long enough to poop. You need one of those, weirdo poop chairs that aligns your knees to make it slide out. Birdie says, I trained a couple cats to sit on command. your obedience training your cats, Bird? That's hilarious. I'll have to record that one day. That's like some of these guys that train their cat to retrieve stuff. That's just amazing to me that a cat can even do that. Bouncer says, I didn't know it was illegal to poop in a parking lot. I didn't find a law about pooping, but evidently they considered it something different. I watched a thing today about a guy getting hassled for feeding the homeless. It was crazy. Bouncer says, Mama Cookie has to paper train me. Oh, I read that already. What am I doing? I must have hit the chat and scrolled down. This is much better than vertical. I can actually follow the chat. Bird says, dude, I started to watch the same thing but didn't finish watching it. Where that cop is just a giant penis to the dude who cooked all those ribs. Eggman Egg says, yeah, saw that. Happened in Sacramento. Yeah, it did, Eggman. Bouncer says, I'm going to take it up with the Supreme Court because dogs are allowed to crap pretty much anywhere. Bird says, the guy who smoked a bunch of stuff for the homeless. Here's the deal, right? Yeah. I watched it on Here's the Deal, and then I went to his channel, subbed his channel, and watched it on his channel. Mama Cookie says, didn't see it and don't care to. Yeah, the cop was a total stroke, man. That dude spent a lot of money smoking those ribs, too. Almost made me want to be homeless just to eat that food. Sounded good. 6 to 8 hours of smoked ribs. Bouncer says, Mama Cookie is a prude in her old age. Oh, I can hear the coyotes off in the distance. Mama Cookie says, well, if he's bare, I don't want to see it. Oh, no, the guy who did the homeless stuff is, he wasn't bare. They were all fully clothed. The cop was being a douchebag, though. Eggman says, it's time to wrangle the duck. Safe night, y'all. Take care, Eggman. Thanks for dropping by. Bouncer says, I'm going to replace her with the newer version. I miss that new girlfriend smell. Yeah, well, be careful, Bouncer, because that new girlfriend smell might turn out to be a Marie Weaver. And if that happens, at your age, it could possibly terminate you. I mean, that smell's about over 40 years old, and I can remember it like yesterday. And I can remember hanging out the window puking nonstop. Bouncer says if it has berries, something else is going to happen. Mama Cookie says, yeah, right. No one will put up with his antics. Well, a Marie Weaver would. Mama Cookie, I'm sure a Marie Weaver would take anything she could lay her hands upon. If she's still alive. The way she smelled, I think she was a corpse walking. That was horrible. God, I can't imagine being face deep in that. Bouncer says a blind deaf woman would. You know what we haven't done in a long time? We haven't checked the stupid leaderboards. Let's see who we got. We got Lee Sung in first place, Kathy Colby second, Mama Cookie third, Defend fourth, Eggman Eggs 5, Bouncer 6, Cat Lady Kim 7, Birdie P 8, Susanna 9, Blind Straight 10, Brandon Mitchell 11. And that's how the leaderboard shakes out. Bouncer says, with a head injury, caveman style. There you go, Bouncer. We are all tied. I caught the moth and he lost. Off he goes. I don't know why there's so many moths around. But well, tonight I'm going to go see what whiting tastes like. I've never had whiting fish before. But it can't be as bad as tilapia. There's no way. At least I hope it's not. So I guess I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go cook that and see how horrible it actually is. All right, everyone. Take care. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today and in the future. And hopefully we will see you again next time. Until then, take care, everyone. Peace. I'm out of here.